Ladies and gentlemen, in an ideal world where justice is served, all people should realize that there are consequences to every single action they do in this world. With that being said, if you commit a crime, you should be ready to serve the time. However, we live in a world where we're still lacking and there are so many loopholes in our law system. So when we want to implement some kind of detention or some kind of law that would cut these corruptors, it may not be effective just yet. It's not because we cannot find where the corruption is, but it's more of the lack of evidence. So even if we know that there is some kind of corruption around, but we cannot prove that it has been done by this particular person. So that's why there are so many corruptors that are free until today. Ladies and gentlemen, the opening government failed to set the limitation on what kind of money that they're taking from the corruptor. They've been saying about payback to this country. They want to take all the money from this suspect, from the corruptor, and then it's gonna be taken away by the government and it's gonna go to the national fundings. But ladies and gentlemen, we need to set a limitation on what kind of money they're talking about. So we, the closing government, would like to emphasize that the money that we're talking about, the money that will be taken away by the government, is the money that is directly affiliated with the corruption itself. We will set a certain amount of period for a corruptor to pay back the interest, which is 50% from the original amount of money taken by them. But ladies and gentlemen, it cannot be done instantly. We need to do it step by step because what we need is the better future of this nation. We want to put an end to this corruption act, ladies and gentlemen. And then we're gonna move to the rebuttal section. I would like to address a couple issues, and first of all is talking about relocating the corruptor. As what the opening opposition have mentioned before, that relocating corruptor is very much crucial when we are talking about building some kind of framework that will impoverish them, like taking away all their wealth. So we're gonna make them poor. But what can we do if we cannot locate who's doing what, ladies and gentlemen? So with that being said, that we need a certain framework to implement these ideas, which is by reviewing the existence of non-governmental companies that are indicated on having backdoor affiliation with high political actors. Ladies and gentlemen, we have so many corruption cases in our country, but we have so little evidence that it happened and it has been done by this particular person. So what we need to expand is our ability to prove that they are doing the wrong things, ladies and gentlemen. And then second of all, I would like to address about the rehabilitation ideas that has been brought up earlier by the opening opposition. They say that we need this rehabilitation plan, but even if we do this rehabilitation, what is it for us? What is the mechanism? Are we gonna give them some kind of inspirational lecture every single day? Or are we gonna give them some motivational speeches? So are we gonna just dictate some kind of motivational speeches so that they will turn their mind and then they're gonna go back to their good states of mind? But ladies and gentlemen, we need to be aware that all these corruptors, they are not stupid. They are an intelligent people. They are smart people. They are doing this with full consciousness. So ladies and gentlemen, this is not about some kind of disease whatsoever. It's about the desire that they have. They are tempted to take the money from our people, ladies and gentlemen. So instead of making this rehabilitation plan, which was ineffective because we do not have the proper output that we want, we should instead build the public institution for corruptors where they will serve community services there. So the purpose of establishing this institution is to provide a deterrent effect on the corruptor and continue to receive public services as a form of consequence from the Corruption Acts, whose salary result will later be reported transparently to the website, which can be accessed to by all people in our country, ladies and gentlemen. So not only we're gonna get back what they have taken away from our people, but also we will get this social effect, the deterrent effect for our society, that if we put their faces on the website, there's gonna be some kind of calling for many people that they will not be doing the same thing, they will not be doing the wrong things as what the corruptors has done in the past, ladies and gentlemen. And then now we're gonna move to the mechanism. I would like to emphasize, as what my partner have said before, that the mechanism of this institution that will build by us is by asset tracing. So first of all, ladies and gentlemen, before we're talking about their payback, we need to make sure that all the asset has been on track. So we need to track every single asset that they have, and we need to prove the comprehensiveness between one asset to another. So we need to know which one is the illegal asset and which one is not is the legal asset, ladies and gentlemen. And then second of all, even if we give them the ability to serve in this community service, it's not that we are giving them good ways, ladies and gentlemen, because no matter how hard or how big their project are, all the money will be allocated to our country, and they will only receive the regional minimum wage that will only save them from poverty, but it will not give them the chance to live with luxury. And then after serving, they will be banned from any private and government sector in this country, ladies and gentlemen. So not only our government get the payback, or not only we can get what they have been taken away from us, but we can also prevent for the future of our country. We can also prevent the act of corruption by putting their faces on this website, so that everybody would look up to that website and then will regret what is gonna happen if they do the wrong things, ladies and gentlemen. So that's why we need to support this motion. Thank you.